forward to this one, Paul, just to see whether we're going to get another big match thrown into the melting pot that is Call of Duty 2 and an unsurprising result, or will we get yet another surprising result? I don't know. But Dignitas are going to look at this one and say, let's just get the job done. Youngs is the call from Razzie, and I'll tell you what, Foostreet will be proud to see that one shouted out as, well, we have the bash round in earnesty, and as exciting as a bash round is, Paul, this is just the opportunity for the players to get themselves locked down in this situation, because whilst for Dignitas it may be something of a more frequent stage, the whole stage situation is new to C4u and pretty much to Dignitas, because for a lot of these LAN finals that they played in, they haven't actually had to move, they haven't actually had to change PCs, that type of thing. So there is a stage factor, there is the factor that it's cold and that there's pressure on them that they're going to have to accustom themselves to.
You know, as much as I don't particularly enjoy the bash rounds, because they're pretty boring usually, Eski had a heck of a bash round, I have to say.
4 out of 5 is not bad.
It's not bad at all, as Mick would say.
They've obviously been practiced. It's Burgundy, it's Dignitas, it's C4u in the multiplayer i29 grand finale. First to 21, as we spy Dignitas lining up on the Axis team on Burgundy to start off with Dales, Raz, Trainee, Mick, and Ben. Over on C4u, SoCLoN, Eski, Luxor, Sika, and Auso. And, well, Dignitas are going to look into this one and just try to get that ball rolling. C4u are already funneling down towards that B-bomb site now, but then come the grenades. Dales, Raz connecting. Finally, they'll get back, and Mick will hit the deck, but with C4u struggling to make entry in towards that B-bomb site, and another grenade coming in. Also has just had to fall himself back. He's got Thompson in hand and is going to land one. Here comes SoCLoN. Down will go Dales. And C4u may be able to get entry because they've got SoCLoN playing in an unusual position with that sniper, just looking for the pick through the windows. And, well, if they can get... Oh, Trainee's going to flank, and he'll claim one with the MP44. He will not get that second, though, as also will come around. Sika hitting the deck from Ben, and now we're stuck at a 1-on-2. Wake that 1-on-1, and also it's going to pick up a Thompson frag onto Ben. And this is great... onto Dale, sorry. And this is a great position for the Dignitas side to be in. If they've got, for C4u to be in. Just 1-on-1. They've eliminated the defense right now, and they've just avoided those grenades. And now, if also with some 55 seconds, can just either get a bomb down and force the play from Raz. Oh, there we go. He'll find Raz, and he'll take the frag. And C4u kick things off with a round against Dignitas.
Yeah, wonderful start for them. Great stuff from Auso there, right in that first round. And when it's 1v1 like that, and you know it can go either way, that's when the tension builds. It is 1-0 then from C4u as we get straight back into this second round. And Toss, that was a good round.
It really was. The grenades that rained in from Dignitas looked like they had C4u pinned down as they tried to make entry into B. But there was just nowhere to move after that point. Trainee with the flank looked like he had it right. And Dignitas tactically will probably say, we played that one all right. So C4u will just have to take the credit for playing a very, very strong round.
Yep, absolutely. So Raz making his way forward. Not going to give away any positions just yet. But he will thrust out with that trench gun, taking down Eski. That'll be the first shot. They'll now know where he is and know which bomb site he's defending. And meanwhile, Ben has also come in with one on a Luxor as well, with a nice headshot. So that's 2 gone already. Dignitas finding themselves with an advantage here. I was just flicking through. I thought I saw there was a problem with one of the players. Yeah, I think Mick's got a problem, unfortunately. And, well, we'll have to sort that one out at the end of this round. So, yeah, we're going to get a pause after this one as we spy Sika pushing forward now. And, well, not pushing forward anymore as Dales comes in with one. Ben will come in with the second one as well. And Sika only managed to get 1 kill out of that one, and he lost another man. So we've got 1 more man remaining. Let's try and find him. And it's SoCLoN now. So SoCLoN coming under fire already. And then coming under full fire from Raz's shotgun. Trench kill for Raz. And we're all square at 1-1, despite the fact they only have 4 men.
Dignitas going to look to lock things down and potentially move into the lead. You see these grenades that have worked so many times, but there's Sika seeking out Raz and connecting with a grenade. There's the vengeance from Dales as he drops one back on Sika, and now we have got C4u powering in. Luxor's going to connect on Dales. Mick will hit the deck, and now C4u are all over Dignitas, and the Maid and Breton are in real trouble right now as Trainee is stuck between a rock and a hard place as SoCLoN finds the frag on Ben, and now it is all on Trainee, and he'll go down, and well, C4u with just 1 reply, and that was a grenade frag, absolutely massacring Dignitas.
That deserves a round of applause. You're absolutely right. C4u with a wonderful rush down into the bomb site. Got that bomb down very, very early indeed. There was a couple of trench kills early on as well, and Luxor in with a couple of very, very good frags down that walkway, just as they managed to get the explosives planted as well. So, yeah, perfect rush. I don't think we'll see that one probably right now again, because that would be too obvious, surely. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see as they go in. As a whole load of pain inflicted on Dales. I don't know where he took that one from, but he has managed to pick up a grenade frag here on Luxor, and at least that's eliminated one of the danger players for c4u. And Dignitas now have a 5v4 man advantage. Looking down there as a shotgun rages down from Raz on Seeker over the top of the wall. Trainee will come in with another one as well on auso, and they've got a 3-man advantage. Eski will finally pull one back and get rid of Dales, and that'll be an important frag from him. Meanwhile, we'll switch over to Trainee and see what he's doing. We're looking through the eyes of Eski right now as he lines up the shot. Hasn't spied anyone so far. Raz waiting in position as well. Trench gun prime. There's Trainee. What's he got going on? Nothing right now. Mick's also waiting as well. It's been pretty quiet so far in his first 3, but, you know, Mick's a bit like that, isn't he? Has a few quiet rounds, suddenly just explodes onto the scene. SoCLoN then, the last man standing for Team c4u. In fact, they've got 2, rather. Yeah, I just spotted that one. Thank you, Toss. There were 2 men remaining. With SoCLoN now, he's going to make his way very quietly forward, creeping along on the floor, but that's not going to help him at all. He's going to be staying on that floor thanks to Raz, who was waiting for him in a perfect position. And now they do have last man standing, Eski. And is this going to be a Dignitas round? It certainly looks like it right now. 39 seconds remaining. Oh, Eski will pop out through the door. He'll get one. Will he get the second? No, he won't get the second. And Ben will take him out, and Dignitas will clean up the round.
Right, what we're going to look at the start of this 5th round is how the Axis team are able to get access to that B bomb site. And I want to show you first how what Dignitas will do and whether they'll have any difficulty against c4u. And in the second half, we'll show you quite what Trainee will do to them. Dignitas are going to sit here. They want to go right across there past that tank. But Raz is afraid to move. He's afraid of a sniper. But there's no sniper there. He's looking to that top house, and he's throwing the smoke in to cover his run. He's able to get forward now, but the grenades are what's going to stop him. So there's no actual gun stopping him, but he is able to get in unchallenged from a bullet. And that is shocking, because here comes the shotgun power of Raz.
Wow.
1, 2, 3. And that is what you get when you don't lock down that middle avenue. Seeker with a vengeance frag. Trainee's going to go down, and that'll be Mick coming up with the MP40 frag back on Seeker. It's a 2-on-1. Last man standing is SoCLoN. He's going to make his way forward. He's spying all the dead bodies of all the King's men, and now he's going to put that bomb down, and he's looking around to the right-hand side. It's going to be Dales that'll be the first man to find him. In comes a tracer fire from Mick onto SoCLoN, and he's in a whole world of trouble right now because there are Dignitas players left, right, and center wanting his blood. The bomb is planted. He's looking around. He's got no one moving. Dales is still crouched down on the floor, and I'm desperate not to give away too much information as he spies that one, and Mick and Dale's going to combine together, and SoCLoN is about to be called into action here as he whips out that Thompson. He's doubling back, and he's played this one well. He's allowing the bomb to do the work for him at this moment in time, and he's going to go on in. He's going to get one. He has to reload, and that's going to cost him because that's forced Mick away from that bomb, though, and the bomb starts to tick away one more time, and he's looking around. SoCLoN with the Thompson has played this sensationally. Even if he goes down, he's used that clock so well on the bomb timer, and as Mick now is forced into a do-or-die situation, SoCLoN is going to go on in, and as Mick forces to come out of that bomb, surely it will blow. SoCLoN's done enough damage there and played that one like a genius.
Absolutely fantastic round from SoCLoN. Great stuff from him. Mick not able to pull that one off. He had a 2v1 situation there, and really SoCLoN didn't deserve to win that round for them. But 2v1, he had to get the explosive planted as well. He didn't just get the explosive planted, he also managed to take out one of the men, and that forced him, and he played that so cleverly behind that wall.
Oh, he really did. So you saw in that last round a whole multitude of things. First of all, the ease the Dignitas had getting across towards that B bomb site. And you saw what happened. Now you see SoCLoN is whipping out that sniper and is going to try and change things around there. If I could just find him on my screen. There we go. He's looking down this middle alleyway. And this is the area that you have to be following as he just desperately needs to get in. But there's a frag from Seeker, and there's Raz raining all sorts of hell into Eski and auso. And Raz is certainly at the start to this game he would have wanted SoCLoN in on Mick, and c4u are back in business despite the team kill. Headshot power from Seeker downing Dales, and now it is all on Ben and Trainee. 2-on-2 as Dignitas now really on the rocks right, Red.
Yeah, absolutely. I've lost Call of Duty 2 on the other screen, so apologies to the people that are watching here. It asked me if I wanted to send a report to Microsoft, and I absolutely do right now.
What would I'm sure there'd be a few words that I couldn't repeat in that report.
It would. Anyway, we continue with this game. c4u with a small advantage, then 3-2. Seeker trying to make off some shots towards that window, and he's being applied now. There's some shots coming from that window down into towards the treed area behind the wall. He's still looking towards that right-hand side as well, firing off some more shots as well, just emptying the clip out so that he obviously can't reload with that one, and now making his way forward. Still coming under fire in that middle area, and that'll be another kill down, man down, and Dignitas now back, well, with a chance, I'd say.
I think that last round showed the experience of Dignitas. You had a long gap in a 2-on-2 situation, and Dignitas locked it all in, and they pull it back to a 3-on-3. And c4u will be quite happy with the fact that they're keeping pace with Dignitas in what is a best or first to 21 score situation. So we're not really playing to the map. So they're quite happy if they throw away a few rounds. So here will rain in the grenade from Mick. Coming forward, Luxor will go down, and Eski will be able to charge on forward down the right-hand side. And you're just waiting for Raz to come in and say hello. There he is, right on cue. Down goes Raz, as we have, Eski's going to hit the deck himself. Ben will come up with a headshot. Returning fire, though, as Dales is looking to flank. And we have Trainee now coming in on the fun. Ben with the MP44, as is Mick. Secret also both gone down. And now Trainee is going to push forward. Bash frag from SoCLoN. Down goes Dales on the other side. Happy birthday to you with the bash. As now we have SoCLoN going to make his way forward in towards the bomb site. He's in trouble. And he will go down. And Dignitas will pick up another round. And, well, they're just pushing on forward. And they're, again, though, you've got to give credit to c4u. Picking up the frags and getting in the positions. But Dignitas, again, able to make the most of the situation.
Yeah, absolutely right. They did another great job in that round, and you know, they're slightly surprising me, I have to say. c4u have played this one absolutely right so far. No real big mistakes. Haven't really had a chance to see how Dignitas can shine in this one just yet. As a grenade rains down over the top, didn't quite see who that one was. I think that would come from Trainee. And yeah, well, there we go. Eski now moving his way forward in towards that bomb site. Won't want to give away the bomb site just yet, because obviously we will be able to give them some hints as to where they are. But Eski has managed to go down. Dignitas pick up another frag on him also as well. And now Reyes moving forward. We'll get the shotgun through that walkway. And great stuff from him yet again. Dignitas are absolutely rolling through c4u this time round. And there it is. They lead by 4-3.
The problem c4u face right now is that, you know, when you're playing Burgundy, it's like playing the first half of a football game running downhill. The second half, you've got to come uphill, because Dignitas' offense is sensational. And they really do have this problem that any rounds that they're going to pick up, the majority of them will come on their own offense, rather than Dignitas' offense. Look,
I think we knew what you meant.
Yeah.
Okay, so we move forward with Eski. They have managed to push forward very quickly this time round, c4u. Smoke dispersed into that middle walkway, and, well, Eski's going to try and get the job done here. He's got some cover from him as well. They'll now know that those explosives have been planted. I don't think it'll take too many guesses to find out exactly where they are. But Eski, meanwhile, is now going to make his way back around and see if he can flank here and maybe take one more down. SoCLoN has come in with a kill as well in between that one. Mick in with another one back on SoCLoN for the revenge frag. Dale's now trying to find out exactly where that man is from the c4u team. They make their way towards the tank. They'll find the gunfire. They see the gunfire coming back out of that walkway. And Eski's gone down. Also comes back in a shot. Luxor will get another one in on Mick as well. And suddenly c4u now have the advantage. And Dale's his last man standing. It's all down to him. Explosive tick away. And he knows he's got to find another two players as well. 2v1. And it's kind of like a switch from one of the early rounds that we had, where SoCLoN was the last man standing, and he did manage to get that job done. So, not impossible. Dale's now moving forward, but not going to move forward anymore. Luxor comes in with the final frag, and that'll equalise it back up at 4-4.
c4u's bomb defense was again very good, and they again played to that little clock you can see in the top left-hand side of your screen when the bomb goes in, representing how much time is left on there. They just play it to that. Make sure if we can keep Dignitas, push them away from that bomb site for as long as possible, then we can really get them out of our faces. And again, c4u will pick up a round, and they'll move on forward again. I was concerned last round how easily Eski got in towards that bomb site, and it looks like he may be able to do it again. He's going to push his way forward. In comes a grenade, and he's done some damage with it as well. SoCLoN's going to find the frag onto Raz. That's the man that will be meeting Eski head on. Bomb's going to go down in the most precarious of positions. You see the tracer fire coming in. I think Eski may have had a heart attack in the middle, but also is going to come in and save his backside. Eski through the smoke is desperate to find one. He's going to watch the flank, and it'll be coming from Dales right on cue. There is Dales ready to move forward, but Dales is going to look to the left-hand side. SoCLoN in on Trainee, and it was Trainee that may well have been looking to go forward as well. Mick now under pressure, under fire, and under health, as also will come forward, and c4u will pick up another round. That'll be the half, and that will set us up at the score on the half will be, if my maths is anywhere near right, something like 6-4 in favour of c4u.
Well, I thought so too. The overlay says 5-4, but I think it's probably 6-4.
So 2 rounds up at the half. C4u will look at that and say, job done for us. We forced problems for Dignitas.
Was it 5-5?
5-5.
Yeah, I think 5-5. Yeah, you got it right, guys. We got it wrong. Just ignore us. Maths was never your good skill, was it?
Yeah. Now, 5-5, they'll say job done. We forced Dignitas, into a precarious situation. We picked some rounds up, and now it's all about Dignitas' offense. If it clicks, then C4u could be buried without trace. If it doesn't, and C4u can again pick up these rounds and can again get in Dignitas' face, then the match will be thrown into the balance, and C4u will have nothing to lose and all the confidence in the world right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we'll move on to the second map, of course. So, it's not going to be done at the end of this map, but it is going to make a difference as to how they play this one and how they go forward into that second map as to who has the advantage. We'll find out right now. 5-5 is the score from the half then, as we are corrected by the players. At least they know the score.
You follow trainee. He snipes up. You can hear his heartbeat going a mile a minute as he looks forward, and no one from the opposition side can go across. And that is why he locks down anyone moving towards that B-bomb site, allowing Dignitas clear roll, allowing them a clear access point to that bomb site. He'll pop his head up, and soon will go into the house, unless he gets shot down from behind. No one shoots him as he gets a shot back at him, and he's going to push forward one more time. Here comes trainee, powering through the middle again. Locksaw's coming on the other side. Raz has gone down, and Locksaw's going to find the frag on Mick, and trainee may be forced to go it alone here, 2-on-2, as the grenade is just tossed down into the ground on one of the Axis players' feet. He's going to edge his way forward. Bomb has been planted by Dignitas. They've trainee to cover it, and here come the Axis side. Oh. He'll land one with the pistol. It won't be enough. Ben's pulled away, but the bomb has gone down in no man's land. In fact, as Dignitas have thrown a lovely fake here. Locksaw has found trainee, but the clock has played so well on this, as trainee covered B and drew everyone's attention to B. Dignitas with Ben have gone all the way over to A, put that bomb down, and that's bought Ben 30 seconds of round time straight away, and only 15 seconds left for the Axis to get the defuse.
Well, he might get the kill up here as well. He's got a lot of trouble coming on though, but Luxor will finally find him and take him down. They'll go for the defuse here, and well, should be okay, I think. Yeah, I think we're probably going to be okay. Plenty of time remaining. There it is. There'll be the defuse, and the round goes to C4u. Well played from both teams, actually, I think, that time. Really
well played. Trainee and Ben both picking it up for Dignitas in a position where they would have thought, you know what, we could have taken that round. And you'll see one more time, we'll follow Trainee, and yes, I'll admit it, I'm a fanboy, because with this sniper, he will just lock down anything that moves. And as a defending player on this map, you want to get across this area which Trainee has scoped, because otherwise you can't get to one of the bomb sites. You can't do your job. The smoke will come in, and now he will be forced to move. He'll either go to the house or on top of the shed. And, well, in fact, he's looked like he'll make his way just to cover their sixes in case anyone flanks. But again, Dignitas now ready to move, and they've got this first stage over without losing a man.
Yeah, that's good. That's good news for them. They haven't lost any men whatsoever. They're now going to make a push forward as well, as we watch SoCLoN now unleashing that shots down. They've actually made a team kill there also. He's taken out Seeker. That's not going to help at all, as Dales now gets in on Luxor. There's also Trainee's gone down, and another one comes in. There's Dales yet again. Dales has had the revenge frag from SoCLoN, but the explosives have finally gone down now, and it's 2v2. Honours even, but that explosives planted pushes the, oh wow, the great shot from SoCLoN into Mick in the overhang, and that's not going to help. And there's one more man to find, and they have found him as well. They know exactly where he is right now. He's under pressure. Raz with that trench gun primed and ready to unleash its power either left or right, and he's being covered from both sides right now, and SoCLoN will pick up the final kill of the round and get the defuse in as well. And another explosive planted, Toss, but yet another one defused.
And unlucky for the CS fans out there in the audience, you don't get money for putting the bomb down. You don't get squat if it doesn't go boom. And well, Dignitas will look at this and say, what is going wrong here? Why are we not picking up rounds on our offense like we used to? It was this map where they finally ended Speedlink's unbeaten LAN run at Crossfire. And you know what? This is where Trainee really shone and came into his own. And well, as we look forward now, and we spy Dale's going to make his move through the middle, you wonder where Dignitas are going to launch their attack from again. They've had 2 bomb plants. SoCLoN with a grenade. I'll tell you what, SoCLoN's been an absolute...
Oh!
Wow, there's another grenade coming in, and there's SoCLoN right on cue. He's been sensational in this game. Loxo's going to find Mick, and now it's all on Raz, and we can't find the players left up because they're going down too fast. Raz is going to come up with his second frag, but he'll get massacred in the back. Right on cue, it's SoCLoN. And looking at the frags, SoCLoN in the second half in 3 rounds is 7 frags to 0 deaths. I'd take my hat off to you if I had one.
Yes, 8-5 to score then overall in this grand final on map 1. Of course, we've had 3 rounds, 7 to go in this particular half. We've already had the first half as well. So c4u looking very, very good so far. And you said earlier on, Toss, it would, a lot of this half would be down to trainee. And so far, we've not seen an awful lot. As a grenade rains down, SoCLoN gets one, Eski with another, Seeker in with a shot as well. And 3 Dignitas have all fallen to their deaths. That'll be a 4th. Mick's gone down, and finally Dales is last man standing. He has managed to pick up a Thompson frag, but nothing else. And that's the first kill of the round from him. He'll get a second one. Superb headshot over the top of the tank. And that deserves a round of applause as well. Dale's up against it here, though. He's not going to be able to get it out. And yet again, it's Mr. Road Sweeper. SoCLoN comes in and cleans things up.
You know what? You could all often level the complaint at me that I get carried away too early on. But I'm carried away already, ReDeYe. I mean, this c4u side are exceeding expectations by so far. They come into this, we're against the European #1, and they're looking at this and saying, we're challenging the European #1. We're, in fact, embarrassing them. We're 4 rounds without defeat on our defense as the grenades rain in from Loxer onto Mick. And now c4u will push forward. Seeker's going to find one, and I'm trying to control this camera and find a player that isn't dead because they're going down so fast for Dignitas. c4u will come up with auso with the MP44 frag, and Seeker's now going to make his way in towards that bomb site. Trainee will be the last man standing. He's picked up 1 frag, and now he's going to get bashed down from auso, and that just adds insult to injury, and Dignitas are in trouble.
Unbelievable bash to finish off the round. And, you know, just absolutely awesome defense here. I mean, the offense usually we see from Dignitas is, you know, flawless. Absolutely nothing wrong with it whatsoever. But right now, they can't do anything right in there.
No. And the biggest question is, if Trainee's not hitting those shots, which he used at the crossfire line to almost carry Dignitas, then where is the next one going to come from? Mick has had a quiet game.
I mean, it was pretty much the same at i29 as well. We said, didn't we? 2 tournaments in a row, and Trainee was the star man both times.
And now, where is it going to come from? You know, Raz has been good, and he's just got no support, though. Going up there, Ben's going to pick up a Thompson frag onto SoCLoN, as Mick is going to make his way forward and through the middle. Ben will just edge his way back, and Dignitas with Dales will claim the headshot onto Eski, and now they'll start to make their way forward, and Seeker's going to be called into action at the B-bomb site as he looks around, and c4u will load everything up and just wait on Dignitas, and Dignitas, without making that entry, they've got the bomb down now, though, and Raz is right at the back of the hay barn as well. So they've got entry, and they've got the position, as he'll find the frag on Seeker. Also will come up with a Thompson frag, but 2-1-4. Dignitas should lock this one down.
Yep, should lock this one down. Absolutely right. Raz still playing that defensive position and trying to protect the explosives. Mick will come in with a kill on auso as well. So that'll leave last man standing as Luxor, who's also been in a bit of a problem. A fantastic shot on Ben, but he's not going to get out of there alive. Mick will clean things up. And there it is, finally, Dignitas has stemmed the tide. They've lost 5 straight rounds in a row. Yeah, 5 straight rounds in a row. 10-6 is the overall score. And we have 4 more rounds until the end of this map. And they, you know, I'm not going to make any bones about this. Dignitas have to take at least 3 of those.
And that's the big point. How many do you take going into that halfway point? You know, you can expect a Dignitas comeback. They're professionals. They're the champions. They're too good to not mount some form of comeback. c4u just need to decide, or just need to hope, that they've got enough on the board when the time that comeback happens. And, well, we'll see whether they can do that. If they can pick up at least 2 rounds in this half, they've got a bolster going into Dawnville. Dawnville, very biased map, and if they get the right side, they may be able to mount some real pressure onto Dignitas, as Raz again has made his way down the back towards the hay. Trainee's going to come in onto Seeker. Raz will claim 1. SoCLoN on the other side is down another. Luxor and also both gone down at the hands of Raz, and Mick is going to put that bomb down. SoCLoN called into action as he passes the body of a teammate and is now going to make his way slowly forward to the half track. He'll find a frag onto Dales. Only needed 1 bullet to knock Dales to the ground, and it went right between the eyes. And is now a 2-on-2, Eski and SoCLoN versus Raz and Mick, as Mick is going to train himself on the back of one of these players, and he's hunting and he's seeking, and he'll claim it. And that is the discipline you need to be a top player. You and I both saw those legs moving through, and I'm thinking, fire the damn gun. but no, he made sure of it by just waiting and making sure he was always going to pick up that frag.
Yeah, it was very patient play from Mick, as you've come to expect from him, really. No, no surprise to see him do that kind of thing. And they've picked up another round, and every round now is going to be very, very important on this second half of map 1. We're underway once more, as we see trainee just taking a little bit of damage. There was a grenade fell around him. I don't quite know whether it fell behind him or just in front, but he was damaged, but he's now going to make his way away from that area. Mick, meanwhile, has taken up a nice defensive position. He's got a man just in front of him as well to try and help him out in this bomb site. Won't give away which side it is either, but I think c4u will probably be looking to find out exactly where it is. In fact, they've thrown a dummy here because they've planted at the other site, not by the hay barn at all. And meanwhile, all hell is breaking loose. Ben's come up with a frag. Also came back with a revenge kill there. And there comes Dales with one more. Ben's then hit the deck. He's coming with another shot. SoCLoN in again, this time on Mick. And they find themselves with a 3v1 right now. And those explosives ticking away. And which side is it they have planted at the hay barn? Of course, they'll know that now. They can see them in front of them. And one more man remaining. Fires off to the right-hand side. Still didn't manage to pick up that frag. Dale's doing a very good job so far with that Thompson. Still aiming up through the windows back around the other side. Shotgun, point-blank range from Luxor. Great stuff from him. And there'll be explosives diffused once more. Great cover. Great stuff from both teams yet again.
If this was a max rounds 10 match, Dignitas would have lost.
Yes.
And that is the situation we go into this match. You know, there's no loser bracket. They both came from a semi-final. If this was a max rounds 10 match, one map only, Dignitas would have lost. And that is the severity of their situation right now, as c4u are really going from strength to strength. They were 3-on-1 in that situation. They got the bomb covered. And there's the grenade from Luxor. And it'll be Seeker that reigns in the pain under trainee. And Dignitas are in a whole world of trouble yet again. Mick's going to pick up one frag back. But the two-man advantage has already been instilled by c4u. Mick is taking offense, though, as he comes up with his second frag. Also is going to go down. And Mick with that BAR is on the prowl. He has just made an entry point, and he's got 2 frags. And he's now narrowed that man advantage down to just 1. His teammate alive is Dales. He is going to join. Back frag from Dales onto the back of Eski. And he came around, and I bet he enjoyed every minute of that. Happy birthday, Dales, as he'll make his way forward. And now we have got Luxor and Eski. And now that work is, that early grenade power has just been eaten away.
Yeah, it has been completely eroded. They got 3 in the grenades early on, but they haven't actually killed anyone with the guns. And yet Dignitas somehow pulled it all the way back, but Luxor will come in with his 3rd frag of the round. That'll be the hat-trick completed on Dales, and he'll go and try and finish off the last man, which will be Mick. And he is desperately trying to make a way forward here. And, well, is he going to plant or isn't he going to plant? That's the question that c4u will answer. And Luxor will pick up his 4th frag of the round. And he is the sole destroyer on that round to pick them up a 12-7 lead going into the final round of this map.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was the moment for Mick to really shine through right there. Mick was voted Call of Duty 1 MVP, the greatest player to ever play that game. And now he's looking at that situation. He picks up those other 2 frags. You think, what more can he do? 2's more than he needs to do, but now the grenades rain in from Ben. SoCLoN will go down, and there's the danger man over on the c4u side hitting the deck as Dales is going to push forward in towards the middle. Grenades about to rain over. Raz is there. More Dignitas pressure coming over as the grenades rain forward. And trainee with the sniper now needs to be starting to hit. Ben will come forward. Luxor going down. Mick on the other side down. Also, there's trainee right on cue, and Dignitas click as they push forward in this final round. The Axis team have been eliminated with trainee picking up the frag on Eski. Good half. We'll go into the second map. And ReDeYe, we've got a lot to talk about because the #1 seed, the #1 team in Europe, are down by 4 rounds.
Yeah, 4 clear rounds.